The PC, a device with loads of whimsy. I mean, I didn't really play on the Windows 95 or generally any other retro PC. I just love them. But if there's one thing I love about PCs and kidcore, it's educational PC game subscriptions.
The featured comment award goes to Celia Arellano 1703 with It Like I Am in a Fever Dream.
Congratulations, Celia, you get bad props right here. Depuis beyond. I'll be ranking each of the big three on this tier list here. There's 5 tiers, from top to bottom: the Whimsical tier, the great amount of whimsy tier, the tier, the oh that's bad tier, and the this is stupid tier. So let's get started with PC Genius. PC Genius was published by D'Agostini in 1997 all the way to 2000, and was the first of its kind to contain a multiple-choice quiz called Become a Genius. The game was published fortnightly for 80 issues, starting for the UK price of £2.99 and £3.50 for the Republic of Ireland. Sorry for the inflation there, Irish lovers, but that was before the Euro came along. There were 3 animal mascots in charge of different age groups, as it was primarily for 5 to 11-year-olds. A panda called Panda would look after for 5 to 6-year-olds, a rabbit would look after for 6 to 7-year-olds, and a squirrel would look after those who would start to become teens, as in 8-year-olds and such. I don't know the names of the rabbit and squirrel, so I'm just gonna call them Woodstock and Sissy. I've seen the gameplays for PC Genius, and they all look quite boring, except for Become a Genius, but the games out there were just too cheap. I only like the animals, but it doesn't have enough whimsy for me to frivol around in happiness. That, along with the 2000s revival, with Kangoo replacing a rabbit and Foxy replacing a squirrel, go in tier. Rabbit fish. Don't worry, PC Genius. I learn something new from your quizzes every day. I know you've come from Tamago's videos, but we have PC Play and Learn. And yes, I've had to put that in because it perfectly defines whimsy. It's like mixing Walking with Dinosaurs and Rubber Dubbers and calling it a day. Because Maria Darling voices one of the characters, Splushy. Let's see if I can do a good impression of that. Splish, splash, splosh. Was that spot on or was that splosh on? In the beginning, PC Play and Learn was a joint venture between IMP and Act 2. And the starter pack came with a booklet holder, 3 booklets and 3 discs. And also this electronic keyboard as well. Yes, that exact one that plays for release as a demo track. And do you want proof I own really rare booklets? Voila! I own 45 of them as I'm making this vid. Birthday surprise is on the top because the disc is so silly looking. Like you make your own birthday card, calculate size of food carried by ants, play a game of party letters and listen to Wizzo go That's an excerpt of William Tell Overture, kid! And my favourite, this concoction. I can see the music! I wonder how they put all their heart and soul into making PC Play and Learn. Well, it could just be... It's a war! A war without end! A 4 or 5 year set partnership between IMP and Act 2, with John Brown Jr. contributing to the later discs. All leading up to a final showdown to see who's more superior, Dan and Wizzo, or the Letterland characters. And no, they're not from Jollyphonics, although Letterland is the son of Jollyphonics. And I hear you wail, who's going to win? Well, PC Play and Learn, because they're going to crush Letterland into dust and bone! Hail Dinoland! Squawk! All the more, it's still a great game, loads of whimsy, loads of fun, loads of jokes, and very witty humour inside of it. And I know all of you are going to beg me to put it on Whimsical tier. Well, here you go. Wait! I also forgot to mention that PC Play and Learn had an insane amount of merchandise. But not as insane as you thought it would be. This includes a Dino Dan plush, PC Play and Learn mouse mat, which also makes for a really good drink coaster and pairs well with your Kidtronic Color Keys keyboard, by the way, colourful storage device, and case, which I probably have. Surely you could put discs in there. What about notes of money? If that's your thing, you can always blame Dan for theft. There would also be stickers of the dinosaurs you would get from the eggs of each game, and a Dan's Dinoland poster to go along with it, where every time you stick a new dinosaur pal, you would see your collection grow. But before we go to Learning Land with Biff, Millie, Tim and Sue, I'd like to ask you a simple little question in the form of a little ditty. It goes a bit like... How many discs PC Play and Learn have in total? The answer to that, my noble friends, is
the number 16.
Because from what I've confirmed, Let's Make Friends was the very first disc published, and Holidays being the last. So now you know the answer to how many discs does PC Play and Learn have in total? It's 60. Get it it right. Okay, D'Agostini, I hope you won't fail me this time because we're off to... Learning Land. Discover play on your PC. Gee, look at the sheer amounts of whimsy on those characters. That's so incredible. And if you don't understand who their names are, Sue is the cat, Tim is the mouse, Millie is the bunny, and Biff is the rhino. According to the advert which I've found, they give out freebies as your collection grows too. Like a silly Biff mouse mat with his face on it, and a Biff bean toy. And then for free over fortnights, they'd send you other bean toys. And storage units. I've never owned a Learning Land disc because I'm not into it. Although it looks whimsical, the animation is, well, laughable.
What was that?
And yet again, this was made by the same people who made PC Genius. So I'm not going to put this in the hot tier, but rather the good amount of whimsy tier. Your mouse is all over me face! Just so you know, these were the only educational subscriptions I can remember at that time. Advertisement incoming! Have you ever got a PC Play and Learn disc but say to yourself, oh, why isn't there anything else to do? I'm bored. Don't be that dippy bully that's always like that.
How did you say?
Shut up! Presenting the PC Play and Learn Activity Pack, containing activities that you can do with the first 24 discs. Like dropping and picking up a letter with Let's Make Friends, obviously. All the way to making a tornado in a bottle with rain and shine. Also a few jokes here and there, including, what's a wizard's favourite weather? Don't know. Spells! So don't be that dippy bully that's always trying to be like that.
Oh yeah, that.
And grab yourself the Play and Learn Activity Pack!
Coming soon.
Not for dippy bullies only.
Right, you asked for it.
Not today. But anyway, that's it for part 1. If you want me to suggest any wildcards, as in other educationally British software here, please drop your suggestions down below. I have Learning Ladder jotted down here, as well as the Jump Ahead games from the UK. Basically the British version of Jumpstart. R.I.P. Jumpstart. And if there's any other educational software like those, please let me know. But until next time, stay chazzy. I'll never find my 4th piece of a jigsaw.
Hail Donnerland!
Bobbity bibbity bobbity wee!
Goodbye!